Good morning, Dawn Zapp here with Swan Lake Spiritual, and we're here with your weekly oracle card reading. We're going to use the Enchanted Map from Colette Baron Reed. We are going to pull 3 cards today for the collective, and these 3 cards are going to give us some insights about the past, present, and future destination regarding a specific scenario, situation, or question that you hold dear. So while I'm shuffling, I just want you to bring to mind something that you might be aware of that you're either working with, struggling with, trying to heal, trying to overcome, trying to change, trying to do different, or a certain circumstance in your life where you might necessarily be feeling kind of stuck, like something that you thought you knew so well is actually not the thing. And I'll give you an example. So for me, what I'm focusing on with this reading, and yours will be different, but for me, it's the house, right? So I felt so certain that the signs were telling me I needed to sell my house. The signs were probably telling me to make a change, but the house hasn't sold after almost 6 months on the market. And so now I'm starting to question, was that the sign? Maybe I'm not really meant to sell my house, but all of this effort had to have happened. This process had to have gone down the way it did in order to heal some other things, in order to bring some other stuff to light. And in order for me to have the aha and realization that what's meant for me will not pass me by, and that God gives me what I can handle, and so I can handle it, and I've been handling it, and I've been proving that I can handle it. It's been stressful. There's been some major challenges and difficult conversations that have had to happen, but that's the kind of thing. So if there's something specifically for you that you know that you want clarity or an answer, you just want to know what's going to happen with this thing, what is meant to happen with this thing, then this reading today is going to answer that for you, because we're going to do the past, present, and future. So just hold it in your mind while I pull the cards, and we'll go from there. So the first card we're pulling is the past energy around the circumstance, and it's a balancing act, number 11. And so in the past, this absolutely feels so true in terms of the balancing required mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, materially, mentally. There's been a huge balance between my health and my finances. My work has been taken off my plate so I can focus on my health. My health is improving, and I'm starting to find more balance within myself and within my financial situation and within my relationships and my home. And so how does the balancing act relate to you? Where in the past around this particular circumstance or this thing that you've got in your mind, where in the past can you see that you were balanced, or that it helped you bring more balance into your life as a result of this happening? The next one is the present, and the present moment is into the unknown, which of course, right? Like we're in this in-between moment where we don't know what is coming. We don't know what the future looks like. The future is not yet created. The future is not yet here, because we are here in the now, which is, I don't know, into the unexpected, right? So we're being asked to have our faith, to trust that we don't know what's coming, and we're going into the unknown, but we have courage and trust that it will all be okay. And the beauty about going into the unknown is that sometimes it feels dark and scary, and if we're afraid of the dark, we usually use a nightlight. Well, our light is our own inner compass, so we use the light within us to shine the direction, the path in the dark. You can close your eyes and you can get an answer, you can get information, you can get pictures. If you're in a dark, dark cave, you tune within, and that is the light. That is the glowing path forward, the next step. So into the unknown is about going within to find the light, to find the answers, to give you the confidence, courage, and faith to step forward without knowing the way. And then finally, the future probable destination, magic prayer, but it's upside down. So I'm curious to see what that message means in reverse. For me, it feels maybe like we're not in alignment with the belief that we are worthy of our prayers being answered. We are speaking our prayers, speaking our words to the divine, to our higher power, to the universe. They are always listening to our thoughts, our words, our actions, our vibrations. And sometimes if it's upside down like that, it might just be that we've lost faith and lost belief, or lost that connection with the divine, with our higher power, with our higher selves. And that prayer, the connection, the strength of it is just maybe a little wonky, and maybe we just need to dust off our crown and remember that we are divine beings, and that we are worthy of everything that we want to create in this life, and that we deserve it. So I'm going to go ahead and read the messages from the book, especially that upside down one. But number 11 in the past position around the balancing act. So there are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy, and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose balanced, focused, and level path. You are calm within, no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. So, as we've been working on balancing our own energy, our body, mind, and soul, that allows us to remain calm, to not feel so pulled in every direction by the energy of others. That's incredible. So that's a really good state for us to be in. And then the present moment, of course, as I mentioned, was the into the unknown, right? We just don't know where we're going right now. And it can be so confusing and so frustrating for so many. Trust, and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. So every time I do a reading for myself around the house, I do feel like I'm being pulled to go to a different direction. I'm being pulled to release. I'm being pulled to move. And so I still don't know. I still don't know if I'm meant to keep the house or sell it. I'm going into the unknown, but I just have to keep having trust. And that's all I do. Enjoy it while I have it. It's mine for now. I love my house, so I'm going to keep loving it. And just have faith that in the right moment, I'll know when to take action. And until then, there's nothing I really need to do. I just need to be. So the future destination, magic prayer. And as I mentioned, it was in the reverse position. So this one says, speak your prayers, listen for answers, act in faith. And when it's reversed, self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. Reversed, the magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only one. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson, and a lonely one too. Perhaps it is time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. Be assured that they will be better than any you could ever dream up. So to me, this speaks to the notion that, again, we think we know best. We think that our human brains are so smart and we know what's best for ourselves and we know the will and we know the right and wrong. And we've learned everything and we have all the words and all the knowledge and therefore we know. Well, ha ha ha, surprise. We might know one or two things, but there's a whole vast sphere of knowledge and information and insights and possibilities coming for us that if we give space to the universe and we say, I don't really know how, but I'm willing to allow, or show me how much better it can get, then that allows us to be a bit humble. It allows us to step into partnership with the divine. And it allows us to say, I am holding the intention. You, universe, are holding the how, the way, the form. I don't know how this is going to unfold because I'm going into the unknown, but I trust and I believe. And at the same time, I work with you through my prayers. I ask for what I want and I practice gratitude for what I have. So this is actually an interesting interesting spread for us this week, but I'd love to hear how it resonates for you. Please leave a comment down below, hit the like and subscribe button, share it with your friends, and let me know how it resonates for you this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Namaste.